I'm sure you all have heard and seen the various reports surrounding the Nintendo NX, and of course the now very famous one which basically says the NX will be some sort of dockable tablet arrangement with detachable controllers that you can then use of course on your games. Now another report has surfaced on these very same controllers thanks to Let's Play Video Games, and according to their report, these NX controllers will have Wii-style motion sensors as well as high-tech vibration. Now what do I mean by high-tech vibration? Well, basically it's going to be a different intensity of vibration based upon the action. And according to their sources, one of whom acted as a source when they leaked Until Dawn Rush of Blood, said, quote, "The controllers are very similar to the Vive controller in that it alters intensity, pulsing patterns, and duration of vibration to mimic the sensation of range of different movement types. It's not just one vibration for all situations. There's a notable difference between the hard, abrupt feedback of a sword clash or the softer, longer thud of something like hitting a tennis ball." So if this report is true, we're talking about some very finely tuned vibration here that will definitely sort of increase the sort of lack of feedback that was one of the issues with the original Wii controllers, where, you know, you're sort of wildly flailing your arm about, not really getting that same feeling that you would with a traditional controller. But if, say, you're hitting something or you're getting hit by something and you get precision vibration based upon that, well, maybe deal with some of those immersion issues. Now, they are also alleging in this very same report that Just Dance 2017 is also being developed for the NX and will be compatible with the motion sensing controllers, which would make sense as that is the case was for the Wii when that series was on the Wii. As well as these details from the report from Let's Play Video Games, we also have some details from Emily Rogers, who has leaked various things in the past related to Nintendo that have turned out to be true. Now, according to some tweets that she made, the NX prototype has a 6.2-inch 720p multi-touch touchscreen. Now, this is the prototype, and she does say that it is unknown if the final product screen size will be larger or smaller than the prototype. Now, she also had some details about the dock station prototype, which allegedly has 2 USB ports, and she says, quote, "Prototype for dock station has USB ports. I heard 2 USB ports, but I don't know if this number will change in the final product." Now, you may have also seen the previous report from MCV, which said that Game Freak is being involved with the NX, and according to Emily, that report does have some truth to it. Now, while of course many controllers still use some form of motion control and that sort of thing, it's not the big thing that it was back in the days of the Wii. We're kind of moving on to bigger and better things. Of course, it might come back, of course. Has come back kind of with virtual reality with the Vive, and of course with the PlayStation Move being used with the PlayStation VR headset. It is kind of coming back, but that is in use with conjunction with VR, which is one use that it can have to actually increase immersion, where, you know, moving your hands around makes more sense in that instance than, say, using a more traditional controller. And from what I've heard, people who've used the Vive, very much enhances that experience. So it's coming back in a way, but in a different way than when it was being used for the Wii, of course. So whether or not this actually ends up being all that useful, well, only time will tell, unfortunately. Of course, it's entirely possible that this report is false, but this person has leaked something successfully that was true in the past, and of course it very much lines up with the previous Eurogamer report, so I wouldn't be all that surprised to see this come out to be true. So yeah, we're going to have to see what happens here, but I'd love to hear your thoughts. Do you like the idea of motion control for the NX? I'm kind of meh on it, to be honest. I just want a good console with good games, to be quite honest, and as long as the gimmick doesn't get away in the way of the gameplay, I'm not too fussed. But I'd love to hear your thoughts and opinions. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.